So we are going to just dive right back in to Costumes 301, which is now that we have stripped you of a couple of costume options, we are going to give you some ideas. Now, if you are looking for one to do with one pal or a group, these are pals costumes.
Yeah.
Creative things that you can do pretty easily.
Yeah, we try to come up with ones. Again, this is not about doing the most complicated costumes. This is about working with what you got.
Yeah.
You're thinking a little more creatively. You don't just got to be like a pop culture thing. So, to start it off.
This was Maddie's idea, and I loved it.
Animalistic, right? There's a lot of animals out there, but I think one that would be very fun is a school of fish. There's a lot of ways to do this. You can all be like in school literally, and one person is the teacher and is taking notes.
And throughout, like, this is good for a bigger group because you can really just, like, throughout the party,
be
if you are at
together.
any point, then you also have a reason to, like, seamlessly, if you're like, oh, I'm kind of, like, loaning right now.
Yeah.
Boom. Find your school.
Find your school.
Find your school. Swim on up to them.
And walking around together is really fun.
Yeah, there's a couple of ways you can do that. On that same track of animal, you can also do, and this can be done with a smaller group.
Yeah.
You can be vultures.
2 even.
Vultures.
Circling.
You
now,
just
honestly,
need, like, a cape, like some type of, like, black cape maybe, or a lot of fabric.
If you're also, like, if you're going to, like, I don't know what Halloween dinners you're going to, which I actually have been to one Halloween dinner, and it was crazy. It was that girl from my clowning class.
Of course.
Shout out Jackie. It was amazing, but it was in her parents' house, and it was insane. It was
That's the perks of having people who, like, grew up here because they have, like, homes here.
Yeah, and being in LA and, like, seeing the different sides of things, you're a little like, whoa, people are living different. But it was amazing. They threw this amazing Halloween dinner. But if you're having a Halloween dinner, this is a great one for that.
Yeah, you can just circle around people, and you can circle around them if you think they might be dying. You could circle around plates of food.
Yeah.
You can just squat a lot. You can just circle on the dance floor, guys. It's really
Flapping your wings is going to be fun.
Yeah, it's going to feel
dancing.
good. Put on some Florence in the Machine and just, like, have at it.
And I think that's one you can make fairly easily. If you get, like, even just a beak, I think you could make yourself look like you have a black wings.
Yeah.
Okay. Next we have this was your idea.
Cereal mascots. There's a whole lot of them that you can do.
Ton of them.
Now, this works if you're also just looking for a solo costume idea.
Yeah.
You can be. There are so many mascots. You got Captain Crunch.
You got the bunny.
The Trix bunny. So if one of you does want to be a bunny, but you don't want to be just a bunny, you get 3 people to dress like kids, and the whole night you better not give them any tricks.
So
boom. You could be Snap, Crackle, and Pop from Rice Krispies.
Pop. You could be the Lucky Charms leprechaun. He's always up to stuff.
Always up to
good
something.
Bit base. And we will say, if you are a group of girlies who you're like, we want something creative, but we do want to be like cutesy.
I want to look
You
good.
can make this one look good. You can have fun interpretations of these costumes.
Consider a hot Captain Crunch.
But put effort into it. Really look like a Captain Crunch, but with your flares.
Yeah. And then you can also just, like, pick, like, your favorite cereal, and then all night you can just be walking around with that box of cereal. That rocks.
A win-win.
Handing out cereal cups to people. That rocks.
Okay. This one was also you.
Well, no.
An incredible one.
It's both of us.
But I want to say I was just very inspired by it.
This next one is if you're looking for a lower key costume, like something that you really do have all around.
Yeah.
It's going to be bit-based, but you are a poet. You and your friends are poets.
Specifically, I think slam poets is good because it's very loud.
Yeah.
So by that, it's like lean into the kind of like
performative,
artistic
like
type. You can wear like a thin scarf, maybe.
You can sit, like, you have to have a journal with you or a typewriter.
You really
or like
need to be like in thought a lot.
You're drinking like a glass of wine no matter what the bar is.
Yep.
You are like, maybe you have a cigarette hanging out of your mouth.
I think
or
middle
unlit.
of conversations, you need to be interrupting people to take out your notebook and like write something based off of what they said, like in a poem form.
If somebody says like,
and then you have a bunch of memories throughout the night that are poems.
You're like leaning against the bar alone, and somebody says like, "Can I get a shot of this?" And you're just like, "Shot of this, shot of that." Who are we at the end of the day? That's the kind of thing you can be doing all night. Now, again, this is best with a partner.
I love the idea that we do 20 minutes of role play in that, like the way that we just kept
describing.
describing.
Just be poets at a bar, but really just like lean into that and. If you are, I will say, I will give you a warning though. If you are just a dude and you're doing it with your friend, I would say you two should probably stick together because that makes it clear that you're doing a bit.
And there are like duos that do this. Like you can be a slam poetry duo. Yeah. That would be if I saw 2 people bouncing rhymes back and forth at a party.
So fun.
That's fun.
And then you had the next one.
Oh well, so I feel like this is good for. Kind of in the same way that like the first 2 were kind of animal type costumes. These are human type costumes where you can kind of pick like a fun niche to like dress up in. So we were thinking just like dads who've been divorced. Okay, because
You know the
and
vibe.
they really need each other. Because there's
Yeah,
a very
that's
wholesome
the added
thing to like.
stipulation.
Everyone loves seeing a group of divorced dads who it's like they're gonna be okay because they
And they're
found
clearly
brotherhood.
making each other better too.
Yeah, like
lifting
they're-
each other up. They're being vulnerable.
They're asking the vulnerable questions, saying, "Hey, are you being the father you need to be in this situation?" It's a really beautiful community. And
Yeah.
so with that,
Like they also are bowling and like have sports cars for the first
Yeah,
time.
they're
or are
still the
really in a tough
boys.
spot financially.
but I think what's fun about it is you can be hyped at times when the game's on, or just in general treat everything like a football game together. And then
At certain moments,
sometimes if the right John Mayer song comes on,
you're taken
get-
right back.
you're getting a little quiet.
You're thinking about her.
You're reminiscing, thinking about her in your truck.
Yeah.
And that's okay. And your
you
brothers are
ride
there.
it
You
out
know
with
what?
your buddies.
And if you're seeing your buddy go into this,
Yeah.
you're coming alongside him.
Yeah.
You're putting a hand on.
We host a karaoke night, and going to karaoke as divorced dads
Oh,
would be so funny because you
so
can really
funny.
just like do a performance or just
Do
like be
all
like
the dad
really-
rock songs that people love. Earlier, Millicent and I in in the house were just singing Evanescence, and the dad rock, like I will say,
Is Evanescence dad rock?
I feel like it's tangential.
Okay.
It's a little bit in that era. Okay.
Up
so
next-
divorced dads, you get the point. That's fun. But you can think of other like fun kind of specific
Mm-hmm.
like arcs of people. What would you call that?
Archetypes?
Yeah,
Just like archetypes.
That's good.
The next one is, and this is kind of for our own sake. This is for our own selfish reasons. Barb and Star from Barb and Star Go to Vista Del Mar. If you haven't seen it, this is your sign to go watch it.
It's a fun time, and
it's a summer movie. We'll say that though. It is a summer movie.
It is summer movie,
Disclaimer.
but if you want to be it, then watch it now. Get it in
Yeah.
quick, because I think you would have a lot of the stuff
Yeah.
at home.
Or
Like
you could go to a Ross or a Goodwill and find it pretty quick.
Hawaiian shirt, you might, if you have short hair, you could probably already do the hairstyle
Mm-hmm.
to yourself. But if you don't, then you can like get a cheap way. Like
Yeah.
that would be easy to find
It's
a
a
little
great duos costume.
because there's a lot of bits to do with
Yeah,
it too.
there
Like you
are.
can really be. There's silly
Yeah.
late. Oh,
You just
Barb,
gotta watch it.
you gotta watch it.
Do you want to do this next one?
So this one I think is also because it's like if you really are last minute and you don't have anything, you guarantee you've got black clothes in your closet. You could be 2 Black Widows,
Mhm.
and that means also you get to kind of be spooky all night.
Yeah,
because you
being
can be
like-
2 Black Widows who like everyone's a little sus about.
It's kind of April Ludgate in that
Yes.
episode of not Perks Being a Wallflower, Parks and Recreation.
similar.
April Ludgate in Perks of Being a Wallflower
Whoa.
would like
That's kind of she's in Scott Pilgrim, which feels like
Yeah.
not the same, but
okay.
what about her?
Oh, that just feels like
Yeah, that feels like
her
her vibe.
character in that moment.
Yeah.
But also with that, you can be 2 very specific Black Widows, and that is the widows from the 2 Black Cadillacs Carrie Underwood music video.
If you haven't watched it,
Yeah, they both basically it's a love. They both find out that he's like cheating with the other one, and then they take care of it, and they look cool as hell.
it was back in the era when country music for women, like female country singers, were kind of only in the pop scene. Like the popular ones were kind of only either about like loving God, like
Or
and being like a small town girl, or like I'm gonna kill this man.
Yeah,
It was and like the song Gunpowder and Lead. Gunpowder and lead.
yeah, just all about like taking.
I'm going home, gonna load
my
That's not
shotgun.
good, guys.
No, don't do that.
Don't do that.
That's
Let's
not
find healthier way. Again, the dad rock of it all.
Yeah. So that's an option for you. Our next one is it's going to be a lot of activity, and you need to be aware of that ahead of time. This is a physical role. Okay.
So this might be better for like a house party rather than like clubbing.
Mhm,
If you're going out to like a bar, it's a situation, but it might be a little much.
Depending on how hard you're going to go, and we're going to ask that you go hard for this. This is being the crocodile hunter and a crocodile.
And you can
You-
take some cute pictures,
But
but I want you on that
you
ground
better be
wrangling.
wrestling horizontal, baby.
And now, don't get yourself kicked in the face.
No.
But it is funny if you're going after people,
Yeah.
and then the crocodile hunter's got to wrangle you.
Or if you're just standing at the bar and then suddenly the wrangler comes up behind you and you have to try and fight your way out. Like, guys,
Millicent and I haven't wanted to do this. What can we be
think we're gonna
honest?
do it? Yeah, we think we are gonna do it pretty soon.
Because also, yeah,
because you have khaki.
you have
Find some
khaki.
It's awesome.
Great.
Okay.
That's a really good one. Okay, now this last one,
Our final little treat for you all.
you might have gotten a taste of.
Just be
Witch! 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 She's a witch!
Ain't no way she's sinking in a pond.
She's gonna throw her. Let's see what happens. She's a witch.
be a group of peasants with your friends.
Let's get the monster. I do think we should
We're
try
on a
British.
witch hunt.
We gotta try British.
Yeah.
We forgot to try British.
Let's get the monster.
The monster's ass! I heard that he was giving kids ice cream.
I heard the ice cream had tentacles in it.
Yeah, it's that kind of.
Yeah.
I think that's good. I think that feels
But
good.
then you get to go around all night accusing people of being witches. You could also have a plant in your group that is a witch.
Yeah,
who's
that'd be
gonna
fun.
fight back.
And also, there was a good chance that somebody's probably witch-like at a party. So, and it's gonna be funny if you're calling different people who either are a witch or clearly aren't a witch.
And you can also have a stipulation where you're just like, we will have impromptu witch trials.
Yeah.
But then they always end in they're not a, like, you either end in they're not a witch or you have some type of funny bit. You can do. You guys can figure that out, but it's really fun. And then also at any point, if you're talking to your friend who's in the group, you can just point at them and start yelling witch. Like, that's so fun.
I also think assigning, my friend Katie did her birthday falls on the halfway between like Halloween, and it is like a Germanic holiday. And so we did like witch trials, and it was very funny because
Maddie was on trial.
Everyone came up with like silly reasons we were on trial. So it would be like, put a feather in his cap. Like it'd be stuff like that. And then we had to like defend why we were innocent.
It rocked.
It's so fun, you guys. So if you start making up reasons that people are witches and spreading rumors, that's funny.
We're just trying to trap everybody into doing improv.
Soon, everybody will improvise.
So guys, those were our costume recommendations, and we want to go. I'm going to go ahead and give the challenge now because we're going into that, because now is the time to be thinking about and finalizing your Halloween costumes.
Yep.
That said, if you need some extra accountability, we will have a form on our website that you can fill out. You can either email it to us how you normally would, www.heytherepals.com or earthtopals@gmail.com. Or we will have like a specific thing on our website where you can type in and commit to what you can do your costume commitment.
Just say, hey, I want to do this year.
Yep.
And even that, speaking that out, starts making it real.
Yeah, starts making it real. So let us know what it's going to be. Start sending us pictures as you are doing the process.
Please.